Welcome back to Supreme Commander Forged Lines. We're going to take a look at another ranked game, this one on Red Rocks. And this one is between Mad Stork and Rams. So, two players that are close to each other on the ladder, so I expect a good game. At least they're close on the global ladder. I actually don't know about the rank ladder, but by their ratings, they're very similar. So, both players going first land. I think I mentioned this before. It is still possible to go first bomber, but you have to build one or two power generators before you build your factory, because the bomber costs 50% more energy, and that takes about 25 seconds to get two power generators. So having your bomber come out at minute 130 and then not having anything else is not a good opening, so no one does it now. However, second air is still very effective, and so it's exactly what Stork is going to do. He's going to get his factory on the ledge. It's a good move, and identical from Rams, so both players thinking the same way. And Rams moving very aggressively to the middle, but Stork is going to follow as well, so not too many surprises there. Looks like a slight misclick. This artillery has been moved back. He probably wanted it to move forward. Expecting to fix that soon. Yep, it's going up top now. So on this map, the most important things are these rocks in the middle. That's where it gets its name, Red Rocks. And because the whole map is red, obviously. But even with all the mass extractors in the middle, you still can't forget about these islands with 4 mass extractors each. They're very important. But early on, all the focus is at the middle. So you want to get some factories, some power. You want to get to the middle, which is exactly what Rams is going to do with his NG. But Stork is probably going to get there first. Both ACUs are going to be making factories. So Stork getting 2 air factories, so definitely going to be going for some sort of air-heavy build, and you can see all the power that's been planned to support that, and here comes a bomber. But Rams reads it well. He's getting an interceptor. He's expecting a bomber. And he's going first 2 interceptors, so he's ready for anything that might happen. So he's going to probably kill the bomber once he sees it, because he has the interceptor ready. In the meantime, I bet this, and it sounds like people are trying to message me on FAF. I will respond to that after this cast. So this engineer running straight by Stork's engineer, but he reclaims it. So Stork gets the rocks in the middle. And this looks like Stork is trying to bomb, but looks like it missed. But that's not going to miss. That's an engineer kill. And Ram should be responding with his 3 interceptors. He definitely has the air control. And if this already could kill the radar, that would be very nice. But that's not going to happen. It gets taken out by a bomber. Looks like Rams is staying put. And Stork is going to drop on the side and get one of the islands. So it's going to be a pretty big advantage. And Rams needs to get some factories with his engineers because he's way behind. Stork has 3 factories. He's working on a 4th. Rams just has the 1. So just out of curiosity, Stork has reclaimed 2,600. Rams 2,100. So even in terms of the... Oh, and this is horrible. Rams sending his bomber to the bottom where there's absolutely nothing. If the bomber was to the top, he could kill these, but Rams is out of luck there. Very unfortunate. It's a good move to block these. Looks like he finally took care of that bomber up there. But if Rams doesn't get any more factories, he might get pushed off the middle very soon. I don't expect him to die in the middle, but he's definitely at a massive disadvantage. And with these kinds of numbers, I'm not sure how he's going to take the middle back. looks like quite a bit of teching for Rams. So he has his past Stork can score because he has Tech 2 Mass Extractors, 4 of them, while Stork doesn't have any. But he's definitely going to get pushed off the middle, and Stork is going to get even more factories. So no hope for Rams now. He waited way too long for his factories. But with a massive economy, yeah, Tech 2 Air is definitely a big option here. So Stork probably saw that the air factory is going to Tech 2, so he knows what's coming next. But air control from Rams. And it is going to be a competition here. Looks like Stork doesn't know that there's something here, but Rams definitely knows that Stork is there, but Rams gets the factory up first, so surprises Stork, and if he makes some tanks, then he's in good shape. But Stork with an Ardy, I missed it. Oh, that's brutal, and takes out both engineers. Rams seriously needs to get some units, and now it's going to be even more difficult. Whichever player gets units first is going to take that island. And now Rams with some gunships. I do think he needs to get out of the middle though. Yeah, he's running for the water. He needs to get in the water. And he is getting his own navy, so now both players with well, now Rams still isn't building anything, so this island was his to take when both players were building factories. He could have easily taken the island, but he definitely has many bigger problems than that. He could just die right here. Nope, Rams escapes with his life. But now a gigantic Ardy spam, and that can just walk across. And now Stork trying to do target ground. And a submarine from Stork trying to kill Rams is taken out. And some gunships are going to move in to save the navy. So Rams not doing so well. He's lost map control. And Stork also with Tech 2 Air, so he has his own gunships, and his ACU is safe in the water. In the meantime, an air fight. Looks like there's no micro. Looks like an even air fight so far. But with the Ardy spam coming in, so this is an example of a game where teching doesn't win. Because, well, Rams is not going to lose yet because he can still defend with gunships, but this is a very bad position. I don't see how he's going to come back from it. So you can see that after you've been aggressive and take map control and do everything right, then you can tech up. That's the time where it's safe. Because now even if Stork were to miraculously lose all of this, he would still be in a better position because he can replenish everything. But Rams going Tech 3 with a Mass Extractor. I guess he feels like he's safe to do that for whatever reason, but he does have a really good economy. But he's spending 4,600 mass here. I almost said minerals, that's horrible. He's spending 4,600 mass here, where he could be spending it on units. And I'm not sure what he's planning to do with the Tech 3 Mass Extractor. Looks like he's held off Mad Stork for the moment, so he's going to take the opportunity to tech a little bit. I'm not sure if I agree with this. For all that mass, he could have just made like 10 factories and started his own Ardy spam to combat this, and then maybe he could start taking map control back. He definitely should be using his gunships to raid the side bases while he has temporary air control. And he's still tacking up, so definitely not out of it yet. Stork with Tech 2 Navy. Actually, he already has a cruiser out, I missed it. And he's going to move the cruiser and the RD in at the same time. How many RD is this anyway? 149. That is an impressive number. But Rams with air control, but once this cruiser comes in, it's going to be very difficult to defend against anything. So this is where it would have been nice to have 100 RD of his own instead of 2 Tech 3 mass extractors. Because as it is, he's just going to lose now. With his own RD, he could have combated this, but the Rams, incredibly, he just dodged death there with 100 health, but he's not going to be able to pull it off again, and Rams gets killed here at minute 16. So an entertaining game between two Seraphim players on Red Rocks, and hopefully people enjoyed it.